Okay, folks, let's give it to you. I know you've been waiting for this, and you want to know who's going to be our next first-time winner at the Cherry Breaker 63. Just 4 cars tonight, but it ought to be a pretty neat battle for 63 laps in the old NASCAR Heat game. Here's how we're going to line them up. Starting on the pole from Goshen, Indiana, driving the Smoky Bones down home kitchen number 08. It's Danny Ray. Danny Ray in the 08. Starting outside row number 1 from Brook Park, Ohio, in the American Diabetes Association, number 14. Put your hands together for Bobby Hayduck. Bob Hayduck. Inside row number 2, you just heard from him, our Rookie of the Year from Oswego, New York, driving the Simability, number 13, Ryan Clunan. Ryan Clunan in the number 13. Rounding out the field, driving the number 56, sponsored by Gooby Beer and Shoe Racing. It's Dick Schuler. Schuler in the 56. We are, before we get ready for the start of this race, we want to close out our season here representing all of our men and women in the armed forces and remembering those who continue to fight to keep this country free, and all our flag flies at half staff. For former Vice President Walter Mondale, we also just want to say we're so proud to be Americans, and we're glad to be able to bring this race to you here on the SUPRS Broadcasting Network. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please stand and remove your hats and honor this great country of ours with the playing of the national anthem. Well, man, every time I hear that song, I just feel so fortunate to be an American here in this great country of ours, that we can race online like we've been doing since 2004 as free men and women. We are ready to go rocking here at Madera Speedway, the West Coast home of the Supermodifieds for the Cherry Breaker 63. If you're just joining us, this is a special invitation-only race for drivers that have never won a SUPRS feature event. Field will be getting lined up here as the vid car and admins move around the racetrack and out of the way. All of the drivers in this race only really have one season. Ryan Clunan, a pure rookie, but Danny Ray, Bobby Hayduck, and Dick Schuler all have one super season, the non-wing season, under their belts. They were rookies in 2020 in the non-wing season during the summer. We run 2 very distinct seasons here in SUPRS. Just finishing up our wing season, which gets going around October 1st and then lasts until, well, this week each year. And then the non-wing season starts in June and goes to August. Well, the field's rolling for the Cherry Breaker 63. Here they go, coming out turn 4. Danny Ray gets the green. They go flying. Oh, and Hayduck comes bouncing down off of the outside wall. Drops into third. Danny Ray leads lap number 1. Danny Ray out of Goshen, Indiana leading. Ryan Clunan in second. There goes Clunan underneath Ray in turn number 1. Goes side by side. And Ray tucks in behind Clunan. Hayduck's trying to catch that lead duo right now. And now Clunan with a fast lap of the race already at 12 flat. 12.054 track record in the 11/8. And you see that yellow stripe on the back of that number 11. That will be removed after this year. Ryan Clunan stretching out to a pretty good lead over Danny Ray as he clips the wall, trying to hang on to second place. Hayduck's in third. Dick Schuler in fourth in the shoe racing number 56. Dick, a former crewman for Hal LaTulip at Oswego, New York. And in cockpit with Ryan Clunan, driver who's the Supers Rookie of the Year. Hayduck trying to reel in Danny Ray. Bob Hayduck closing on Danny Ray. That's the only battle on the racetrack. Bob Hayduck in the American Diabetes Association number 14, catching the green machine of Danny Ray, sponsored by Smoky Bones Down Home Kitchen. Ray clipping the front stretch wall. One thing about the old NASCAR Heat game, running in normal mode here, you can kind of beat the cars up a little bit, and it does give some damage, some aero damage, and some body damage, spoiler damage. Wing damage, as we would call it on the Supermodifieds, but they're pretty forgiving. And that goes back to the old days of 2004 when Mike Jackson from the DSES League told Supers, hey man, you can make it completely realistic, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be fun for online racing. That's the name of the game, is we're here to have fun, and remember that it is just a game. Ryan Clunan, your leader of the Cherry Breaker 63 with 42 laps to go. Sitting in second place is Danny Ray. Clunan's best lap at 11.877. He's doing a good job out there at Madera Speedway. This track released in 2008. The Supers members, built by Doug Flash Ford. We'll be revealing a brand new, and the Hayduck has gotten around Danny Ray. Bob Hayduck around Danny Ray into second place as Clunan starts to reel in Dick Schuler to put him down a lap. Danny Ray drops to third. Here comes Clunan now on the back end of Dick Schuler. And all of the second, third, and fourth positions are pretty much on a straightaway. Clunan ready to put them all down a lap with 37 laps to go. He's going to tiptoe. Oh, no. Schuler hits the backstretch wall. There goes Clunan by, and now Danny Ray into the front stretch wall. Gathers it back up. Danny Ray, over 70 years old, racing, sim racing here. And Ryan Clunan clears Danny Ray. Bob Hayduck gets a breather. Bob Hayduck, the only driver left, and here comes Dick Schuler. Schuler goes underneath Danny Ray. Dick Schuler has found some speed out there. His best lap so far, a 12:183. Danny Ray struggling after starting on the pole. Ryan Clunan. Hammer down. And headed for his first win. Anything can happen, though. Still has to get past Bob Hayduck and probably lap the field again the way he's going. 30 laps to go. And the cherry oh, hang on. Will Clunan go to the outside to lap Hayduck? And he does. He goes to the outside and laps Hayduck. Well, not quite yet. That is a tough road to hoe out there. But Ryan Clunan, the rookie, doing a great job racing like a veteran here. There he looks back to the inside of Hayduck. And there he goes as Hayduck lets him slide by. Nice move of sportsmanship there by Bob Hayduck. Danny Ray has gotten back in front of Dick Schuler. So those two at the back of the pack in third position, third and fourth, battling it out a little bit. Danny Ray's got some ways to go before he can catch second place Bobby Hayduck, who's half a track ahead. Danny Ray barely knows how to turn on a computer, he'll tell you, but doing a good job here tonight in third at the Cherry Breaker 63. In fact, all of the guys from second on back over 50 years old. That's what makes Supers great. We got young guys like Ryan Clunan out there racing against the older guys. Everybody getting along, just having a good time, enjoy being with each other. One of the guys that hasn't been with us lately is Carl Bonsai Becker. He'll be here this week as our Grand Marshal of the Summit Classic 125. Carl, Supers lifetime member with over 500 starts, and has been a member since 2007. One of the most liked members and the oldest Supers member. Having some health problems and taking a break here at the end of the season, but he'll be with us tomorrow night, and hopefully he'll be able to give us some inside information of what it takes to win here at Madera Speedway at the Summit Classic 125, which is coming up on Wednesday night. He's an ending show, part of the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series Triple Crown of Supermodified Sim Racing, presented by Icings on Top. You don't want to miss that one. Time trial's coming up tomorrow night for that. Only the top two are locked in. Back to this race, though. Ryan Clunan continues to lead here at Madera Speedway with 17 laps to go. Clunan out of Oswego, New York, in the Simability number 13. Leading almost from the get-go. His lap times are still pretty good for having some damage on the right side of the car after scrubbing the wall and also having some worn-out tires. Ryan Clunan doing a good job. Oh, Dick Schuler hard into the backstretch wall. Your leader comes right up to him. Hang on, Ryan. And now Schuler clips the front stretch wall and comes across the nose of the 13. That will slow the 13 down for sure. Ryan Clunan keeps on trucking. Bob Haydock doing a good job in second place. Danny Ray in third. In car with Ryan Clunan. Down to 13 laps to go, 12 laps to go for Clunan. Ryan Clunan out of Oswego, New York in the red and yellow Allegresso chassis. One of the cool things that you can see out there is that wing moving up and down. Super's the first to do that, just like the real Super Modifieds. The wings come down on the straightaways to reduce drag, come back up in the corners for increased downforce. That's what makes the Super Modifieds the ultimate short track race car. High cornering speeds, and of course that radically offset chassis helps a lot as well. 8 laps to go for Ryan Clunan as he's going to be coming up to lap Danny Ray. Five laps to go for Ryan Clunan. Rapid Ryan Clunan leading here tonight. Looking for his first Supers win. Just 4 more laps and he's going to have it. He will take the rookie stripes off. Two to go. White flags out for Ryan Clunan at Madera Speedway. Down into turn number 3, turn 4, here he comes. A first-time Supers winner, Ryan Clunan. Bob Haydock working out of turn number 4 right now. He's going to come home in second. Danny Ray, 2 laps down in third. Dick Schuler. Ryan Clunan, fastest lap of the race. How about that? Ryan Clunan with the win and did a great job out there. Bob Haydock, everybody, man, having some fun out there, looking for their first Supers feature win. Excited to be able to bring that to you here tonight to kick off Supers 17th Annual Summit Classic Week here at Madera Speedway, man. We've got more racing coming at you. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to open up the server for R Factor practice as the drivers continue to tune up for the Summit Classic 125. But before that, we'll have our post-race interview with your winner and Supers Icings on Top Rookie of the Year, Ryan Clunan. Stay tuned to the Supers Broadcasting Network for more Super Modified Sim Racing after the break.